medals in Italy. A couple of Canadians, both Courtney Saroux and Danae Blais on the ice. Also here is France's Chloé Olivier, Annabelle Green, Svetlana Rapetska, and La Qingshun making her senior level debut for Hong Kong, China. Lam Qingyan, the longtime member of that Hong Kong, China side. I think she made an A final at the Olympics, as you still see the previous results. You'll get the official start list of this heat coming up in just a second. But Lam Qingyan not here. She broke her leg, I was told, in training after the Olympics, but that gives the opportunity for La Qingshun to get her first senior appearance. And there is the start list confirmed. Interesting here, 4 of the skaters in this heat were born in Canada.
Go to the start. Ready.
One thing that, speaking of someone making their senior debut, I had this thought coming in. I always love the wholesome content. And so you watch a sport like baseball when a player's called up to the majors for the first time. And it's, you're going to the show, kid. And then there's tears and hugs. And it'd be kind of cool if teams started to tell their young athletes, hey, you're going to the show for the first time. And we get that reaction kind of video.
Well, sometimes that's the way it is. And then they get to the show and they're going, whoa, okay, we're here now. In this race, Gavin, I expect to see Courtney Saroux and Danae Blais move up early. They're the only 2 Canadian women in this event because of last year, if you recall, Gavin, there was a crash early in the mixed relay between Danae Blais and Kristen Santos-Griswold, which led to Danae Blais not finishing the 1,500-meter event and therefore losing a spot in this distance. So there's only the 2 spots for the Canadians here. They'll be looking to regain that. So watch us see Danae Blais now move to the front. And I believe try to control the lead with Courtney Saroux to bring this home to the finish.
And that is so often the case when 2 teammates from a strong side hit the front. They know how each other skate, they know their mannerisms, and they just make it so difficult for everyone else to pass.
Well, what you'll often see is they'll offset their tracks. One skater going more tight, one may go a little bit wider on the exit, and then that way there's really nowhere to go.
Nice
to say that, Chloé Olivier squeaking into second position. Well
I'll
done.
show you, she says, and gets up into second. Blais on the front.
Well, Courtney Saroux is so confident in her ability right now. She's not concerned about that whatsoever as she goes around the outside.
All the way around third to first in an instant, and now it's Saroux taking control of this one. Blais in second, and Olivier, that French program, really on the clock now over the next couple of years with the Olympics coming up.
So now we're seeing this where Courtney Saroux's exiting a little bit wider. Danae Blais had been exiting a little bit tighter. They're offsetting that track. Danae Blais trying to protect that second position here.
Where are the openings coming from? A good race from Annabelle Green, so often a 500-meter specialist, keeping it tight in the 1,500, but it is the Canadians who come over essentially victory formation, 1 and 2. And Chloé Olivier in third with a 2:27.3, so that is a little bit quicker than heat number 1, but good race management by the 2 Canadian individual skaters. Updated time for Olivier, 2:27.284. They always tweak the time because the tip of the blade crosses the line, but then they go from the transponder and then they update it for the tip of the blade.
Here's another look at that early outside pass from Courtney Saroux, wanting to establish a position at the front of the race. Then Danae Blais responding. I think this is the move from Chloé Olivier. She did a tremendous job just creating a little bit of space right there. That little shift over created that space for her to then enter a little bit tighter and control that second spot. But when you're in a race with Courtney Saroux, and right now she's flying. I heard yesterday she put down an 8.36 second lap time in training, which is just tremendously fast. It's almost next to impossible when she wants to decide to go on the outside of you and she can have that type of speed. You can't really defend it.
Big cheer from the kids as Sauro and Blais go off together. Sauro coming into the arena today. Someone checked her accreditation, and I played along as she walked in and went, "Excuse me, ma'am, are you allowed in here?" And she joked along with that. She has a great light attitude. Sauro and Blais going through Olivier. Again, I'll say that French program, a home Olympics coming up, and usually programs get kind of an injection of support, and that French program will be wanting to peak in 4 years now.